All right, welcome back. It's week number 1 of 2026. It all starts over again. These are all the workouts we're going to do this week, what I expect from you as we do them. Now, third year in a row, leading up into the 2026 CrossFit Open, we're going to do an open workout every single week until we get to 26.1. So to start things off, we will be doing 25.1, kind of. It's a 15-minute AMRAP, but we're only going to do a 10-minute AMRAP instead. So you're not going to be able to completely compare your times and scores from last year to this year, which is okay, especially because we're coming off the holiday season. So honestly, we don't want to see if we did worse anyway and then be discouraged. So even if we would do worse, we're not going to see because we're only going to do 10 minutes. 10 minutes is plenty. And we're going to do some power snatch beforehand because also leading up into the open, we are doing an Olympic lifting cycle as well as some upper body pulling, which we'll get into in just a second. But power snatch 10 by 3 looks familiar because we did it last week. We're going to do it again. Somewhere in the 65 to 70-ish % range. We're going to keep it relatively light these first few weeks, working on technique and repetition. That's what it's all about, building repetition. Then we'll do 10 minutes of the open workout. That's lunging, hang dumbbell clean and jerks, and burpees over your dumbbell. That's Monday. Tuesday, we're going to do a fun little row and goblet squat workout. I tested it yesterday, changing it up just a tad because I wanted to maybe be a little bit longer, but 2,000 meters for the guys, 1,500 meters for the ladies. Every 2 minutes, you're going to hop off your rower, and you're going to get to do 20 goblet squats. There's going to be a normal option. There will be an RX Plus option. If you think you're a decent rower and you can handle goblet squat volume, you should do the RX Plus option. It took me 14 minutes, so it's really not that long of a workout. If you do it the way I write it, just normal RX, it should take you right around that same amount of time. Ladies, it might be a little bit faster if you're adequate on the rower, because 500 meters is a significant amount to take off. But so ladies might be a little bit faster. So if you want to go RX Plus, you can as well. But if you think you're good at rowing and you want to take it on as a challenge, go for the RX Plus, see what you can do. But right now, normal RX, 20 goblet squats, 35 and 26. You're going to start at the 2-minute mark. RX Plus, you'll start your goblet squats at the 0. So you don't have that big chunk of rowing in the beginning. All right, that's it. Then we're going to do our first upper body pulling session of the year. Not entirely sure what this looks like yet. I wrote down, thought I took a picture of it, and then I erased it. So I have to rewrite it. But upper body pulling A. Wednesday, power clean, 10 by 3. EMOM again. So similar to this, somewhere in that 65, 70% range. Technique work, repetition, make them look good. These are not working up to a 3 rep max. These are clean repetitions all the way through. Then, good little chipper, 10, 8, 6, 4, 2, wall walk, 30, 25, 20, 15, 10, toes to bar. For a lot of us, it's going to be a lot of volume, especially on the toes to bar. Wall walk will get tough, but after the first 2 rounds, it's okay. If you want to RX Plus this, go with the stair step on the wall walk. That's been a fun challenge for some of us. Either way, it's a lot of volume, especially on the toes to bar. It's a significant amount of work in those first 2 rounds, so break it up. Most of us will have to do at least 4 sets on that 30 and the 25, and that's okay. Just be smart about your sets. Don't do a set of 20 and then a 3, a 3, and a 4, right? Be smarter than that, because we are. But that is Wednesday. This should be roughly maxed out. Cap will probably be like 14 minutes on this, if not shorter. Okay. Thursday. I did a version of this the other day. 8 rounds, 12, 9 calorie on the assault bike, 5 bench press, 5 strict chest to bar pull-ups. It's not supposed to be a complete gas pedal workout. We're kind of slowly grinding through, so nice steady on the bike. 5 bench press, 5 strict pull-up, right back to your bike. All right, nice and steady all the way through. It's going to be longer. All right, these should be things that you can do unbroken. So 5 bench press at 155. If you cannot do that unbroken 8 times, you shouldn't start. Same thing with the strict chest to bar pull-up. If you can't do a chest to bar at all, you're not going to be doing strict chest to bar. So bring it down to regular pull-up. We want to keep this strict today because we're not doing our upper body pulling cycle today. This is our replacement of that. So do something strict here. I don't care if it's a banded pull to your chest. I don't care if it's a feet elevated ring row. Do something with strict pulling. Okay, that's Thursday. Friday, we're doing push press 10 by 3. Have you noticed the pattern yet? 10 by 3 EMOM. Same percentage range, 65 to 70-ish. Working on power, speed, making them clean reps. Number one thing we see in push press that is done poorly is the knees go forward as we dip, but the hips stay nice and muted. We don't want that. Get your hips back. Your glutes are stronger than your quads. Make sure you use them. Then we'll keep our barbell. We're going to do 5 rounds, 10 box jumps, standard height box, 24-20, 6 or 5 squat cleans at 165, 105. A little bit heavier for the guys, but that's okay. So box jump, squat clean. Your legs will be tired that day. That's okay. Saturday, traditional partner workout, 6 rounds. You'll do 3 of each buy-in. So you're either doing a 200-meter sled drag or a 400-meter run. Once you're both done, well, as soon as one person gets back, they can start. Should take roughly the same amount of time. This one might be a little bit slower towards the end, but you'll work together on 30 chest to bar pull-ups. You're not doing these synchro, you're splitting these. Cool. Alrighty. Yeah, that's it. Welcome to the new year. I'll see you in the gym.